Well, I guess you're next.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Boinks and CJSiev Very Cool Podcast. I am your host, CJSiev.
And I am your other host, Boinks. We got quite a bit to talk about.
Yeah.
Connor finally finished Stranger Things.
Yes, we're going to talk about that.
And both of us went and saw Thor, so...
Thor 4. More Thor. The Gore War.
But yeah, we got lots to talk about today. So, I think we'll start off with the nice and simple. What have you been up to?
Oh, I always say that line. That's fine.
It's my first time saying it. It felt kind of cool.
Tell you the truth, this actually has been a pretty uneventful week for me. Because most of what I've been doing is watching Stranger Things when I'm not at work. I haven't had time to really get into anything else. I did kind of get back into watching Parks and Rec.
Lego Star Wars.
And a little bit of Lego Star Wars, yes. I haven't played very
Still
much. I didn't play it for like a month.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like the game's hype kind of died down a little bit.
Now that I've done the levels, the open world isn't
It's kind of boring.
not that good. I need to really kind of sink my teeth into it because I have only popped in like once or twice, done a few missions.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lego games have always lost me, particularly the more recent ones on the open world.
After the main story, yeah.
I love the levels, but
well,
it's alright. What have you been up to?
I obviously went and watched Thor, like we said earlier. But honestly, not very much. I watched Thor. I went to work. That's literally it.
This is a really lame segment this week.
Oh, I started playing Mario Odyssey again. This is my second playthrough, but I
still have to play that game.
I just wanna play it again because it's so good. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
I really do have to
good.
Get back into it.
I made it to the Wooded Kingdom, I think, on my first sit down, which is like the fourth world. It's pretty good. It's such a good
time to play games. I've been wanting to work. I've been working on one project in Minecraft for like a year at this point, and I'm not done. I'm close. But I just need time to sit and do it.
Yeah, I just need to stop working and stop going to school, and then I'll have all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just need to stop being a person.
If more people would listen to the podcast, I could do that. But no, we're only on this is what, episode 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we only have what, 2 viewers?
Yeah, you know what? But that's fine.
Tell your friends about the show so I have more time to play Minecraft. This is a pretty uneventful week and a half for the two of us.
This is probably the fastest we've ever recorded, episode to episode. I think we recorded one a couple days ago, and now we're recording another.
Last week was way closer. The tier list episode was way closer editing.
That's what I mean. In between 4 and 5 had no time really.
No, 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Because I got 3 out in a day.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter.
I just had time off, so I just gunned it out in one sitting.
Yeah, still we're picking up the pace of it, which is nice.
Also, word of warning. We're pretty sleepy today.
Yeah, we both worked all day, and it is currently 9 p.m.
Yeah, normally we record at 10 o'clock on a day off.
Yeah.
We worked today. So far, it's the hottest day of the year.
Yeah.
We work outside.
Yeah.
And I was up really late last night watching Thor. I didn't get home till midnight.
Yeah.
Well, no, closer to 12:30 actually. And then I crashed and slept 6 hours. So we're a bit sleepy today.
The Boinks and CJSiev Very Cool Podcast, episode 5, the sleepy episode.
We already have a name for this one.
Yeah, I know.
I've had this name banked for a month.
Yeah, I don't know. We both worked all day, and now it's recording time. But the grind, remind me again, what does the grind do? Oh yeah, it never stops. So
the bread must keep flowing.
Yeah. So wait, listen to that. It's sticking in my.
What the fuck are you playing with?
It's I don't
know. What is that? It's
okay, so
it's a water.
Yeah.
Big blue water jug.
The big blue water jugs, they have that little piece of plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it pops out. I grabbed one of those. I've been playing with it ever since. Yeah, and apparently it makes a really funny sound. Hopefully the
You only get the most quality content on this show, not us playing with a little rubber piece that nobody listening can see.
Whoa, listen to this. Yeah,
Is that about it for the What We're Up To segment? Pretty boring week for the two of us.
Short, only 5 minutes. Last week's What We Were Up To was literally like 35
half
minutes.
an hour. Yeah, it was.
Well, we started Googling My Pet Monsters, so...
Yeah, we're not doing that this week.
No, we're not doing that this week.
And I didn't watch an entire show and a movie and a bunch of other stuff that you didn't.
Yeah, in between episodes I haven't really done very much, but we'll see
just
what happens.
grinding.
Very excited.
The bread must flow.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
could
I'm
have recorded. We could have recorded on a different day, I guess, but it wouldn't have been for a while. So
as you said, the grind must never stop.
Yeah.
We gotta keep
Must
going.
it can't stop.
It can't.
It can't.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. it's like when an unstoppable object meets an immovable force. Wait.
No, that actually isn't applicable in
Other
this
way around.
case.
I don't even know what this is. Whatever. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. Nor is
Basically,
that
what
applicable.
I'm saying is, I got that trillionaire mindset on, so.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next, or
Let's
to
move
our
on
first
to
talking
our
point here.
First thing. Do you want to do Stranger Things first or Thor first?
No, we had 2 points first
Oh,
for
we have
that.
2 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
not the tote. Yeah, you would have said tote. Sorry. Yeah.
we ain't going in the tote yet.
Yeah.
And we got 2 totes today.
Eventually, we should sell tote
Toadies.
bags.
Shit,
That'd be sick.
that's a good idea.
Tote bags.
Just with the logo on it.
Yeah. Tote bag. Oh my god, I'm
Get
so
your
clever.
friends to listen to the
I'm
show
a
if you want
marketing
one.
genius, I swear. Okay,
Our
what's on
first
the,
point
what's on the
here.
chopping block?
So Avatar 2 is on the horizon, a few months away.
It is?
Yeah, it comes out in like November or something.
Oh my
December,
God.
November or December, I can't remember.
I don't even
It's on the
care.
horizon, and I believe it's Empire Magazine is the initial conductor of the interview, but I stole this from somewhere else. So it's gonna be a long movie.
Yeah.
We know this, right?
Avatar 1 was 3 hours. You can assume this one's going to be 3 hours.
So I have here, yeah, it is Empire Magazine.
Yeah.
So
You didn't explain this very well. What are you doing? You're reading
I'm
an
gonna read a
interview.
quote. I'm gonna read a
A
couple
quote
paragraphs
from what?
from James Cameron from
Yeah,
Empire
you never
Magazine.
said James Cameron.
I was getting there. I was pulling it up. It's
So you're
So-
reading a quote from James Cameron from an interview on Empire Magazine.
yes.
And I know what it is, and it's hilarious.
Yes. So I'll read the whole quote out. 2 paragraphs here. Speaking to Empire in the upcoming world-exclusive Avatar: The Way of Water issue, Cameron hit back at the criticisms people tend to lobby at the first film. Quote, "The trolls will have it that nobody gives a shit and they can't remember the characters' names or one damn thing that happened in the movie," he says. Then they see the movie again and go, "Oh, okay, excuse me. Let me just shut the fuck up right now. So I'm not worried about that." End quote.
He's so angry.
Second paragraph here.
This is the good one.
Cameron is similarly not worried and equally not mincing his words. When it comes to supersized cinema runtimes, the original Avatar clocked in at 160 minutes in its theatrical version, while The Way of Water is currently coming in at about 3 hours. Or quote here, "I don't want anybody whining about length when they sit and binge watch television for 8 hours. I can almost write this part of the review. A little subquote here from him. The agonizingly long 3-hour movie. It's like, give me a fucking break. I've watched my kids sit and do 5 one-hour episodes in a row. Here's the big social paradigm shift that has to happen. It's okay to get up and go pee."
Oh my
And then
god.
the end quote. But who's going to argue against a filmmaker with this much form and turning 3-hour epics into record-breaking box office behemoths?
He is such an asshole.
So there's a lot to break down here.
So He says it's okay to get up and
Just-
leave during my movie.
Just get up, leave. You can go pee. You won't miss
It doesn't matter
anything.
if you miss it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you're not really gonna miss anything.
You're not gonna miss anything in this
Come on.
3-hour movie.
He literally says it is okay to not watch major portions of my movie.
And he
Don't even
says that
worry.
nobody remembers the first one.
Yeah.
It's
If he knows damn well that his movie is okay to get up and miss major chunks of,
Yeah.
make the movie shorter.
or clearly nobody wants this.
Yeah.
This blows
you're
my
calling
mind.
attention to the fact that nobody knows anything about it. We were talking about Avatar before, that none of us remember anything about Avatar.
No, it's
And Nobody cares about Avatar 2.
Yeah, I
so
just
what is the point of
this just blows my mind that he just came out and said, "Yeah, you can just not watch this.
Yeah.
It's fine."
It's okay if you don't want to be
and
here. Just don't watch
it.
it.
Also doesn't make sense. Like watching
Yeah.
a 6-hour television show in your own home.
Yeah.
I can pause it.
I can pause
I
it.
can go get a
up and
snack.
pee.
I can go pee. I can
do whatever I want.
check my phone. I can talk to whoever's in the
If I'm
room.
binging a TV show, I'm mostly not watching. I'm just on my phone. It's just a way for me to be on my phone without feeling bad.
I have to do two things constantly to prevent a thought from forming.
No, I don't know. James Cameron's an idiot.
Are you seriously checking your cock right now?
We talked about checking my phone, so I had to check my
Clash of
Clans.
Shit, I think I actually have to check stuff too.
I
It's
left
fine.
my update. Oh,
It will wait until the end of the...
6 hours left on my gold mine.
Oh my god, I think I got...
3 days and
Might be
22
done.
left on my expo. Sorry, continue.
Oh my god. I don't understand this. This is just so funny to me. Because clearly even he knows that he doesn't want to do it. And there's like 5 of these fucking things coming out yet. I think he said... I did read the whole article. I didn't write this part down. I think he said that 4, in his words, was going to be a motherfucker. And then he might not direct it.
Avatar 4 is going to be a motherfucker.
That's what he said, if I remember the quote correctly.
Oh my god.
And then 3 is done. So
3's done
I
filming?
think in his words, it's in the bag. So it's like, it's done
Oh my
now.
God.
Who cares if it's good? It has to come out now.
James Cameron, you are
They
a
spent
funny
too
man.
much money on it.
You make me laugh, Mr. Cameron.
We can move on from this now. I just thought that was
That is
really
so damn
funny. And just baffling. It's okay. Any more thoughts on this?
No, I hate it. It's stupid.
All right, let's move on to the next segment here.
Yeah,
Kind of on the topic of Thor.
kind of.
Taika Waititi, during an interview for
Oh, is it this
Thor.
the Natalie Portman thing?
Yes, so
Oh god.
he's making a Star Wars movie, supposedly.
Supposedly. I don't know if it's actually coming, but
It
I
is
hope
officially confirmed that, but also a bunch
It
of
might
other
not
stuff.
come
This
out,
is
yeah.
Disney Star Wars. They cancel stuff all the time.
Yeah.
He asked Natalie Portman if she's ever wanted to be in a Star Wars movie. Buddy, she was a main character
in
3 of them. She's one of the most important characters in the entire franchise. She's been in a couple of them.
I don't know what Natalie Portman's response to that was.
I think she was just like, I was already in those movies.
I was in a bunch.
I was one of the main characters.
She's one of the 3 main characters in 3 movies.
Well, she's not so much one of the main characters in Revenge of the Sith, to be honest, because she's pregnant the whole time, hanging out in the
she's
background.
still
She's
important.
important, yeah, but she's not a main character.
She is Luke Skywalker.
Unfortunately.
She's Mr. Star Wars' mom.
Yeah, exactly, and
other Mr. Star Wars' wife.
yeah, like it's Obi-Wan. Because of Obi-Wan. I just thought this was really funny.
You turned her against me.
And
So
also,
dumb.
I thought this was just really funny. I just wanted to bring it up. Also, the
Yeah,
Taika
it's pretty
Waititi Star Wars movie, it's never coming out.
I don't know. I think it might.
It's not,
I hope
well,
it does.
based
I
on the
think it could
mixed
be good.
reception to Thor, which we'll come back to.
He directed a lot of or at least one of the Mandalorian.
He did one
episodes.
episode, yeah, which is a good episode.
Which episode is it?
It is the season 1 finale.
Oh yeah. It's a great.
It's a great episode, yeah, but I don't think his Star Wars movie is ever going to come out just based on the mixed reception. Because Patty Jenkins, the director of Wonder Woman, was going to do a Rogue Squadron movie. Then based on the mixed reaction to Wonder Woman 84, which actually I haven't seen,
I haven't seen that either. I don't really care about DC movies.
it got shelved indefinitely.
Yeah.
So, and then they did the same thing with Rian Johnson. They announced before Last Jedi came out that he was going to make a trilogy, and then we all know how The Last Jedi turned out and how the fan reception was.
We'll talk about The Last Jedi
So-
at a future date.
No, I don't want to talk about it, but like the
Yeah,
fan reaction
the fan
to
reaction
it,
to Last
like,
Jedi is,
and then now that movie's never coming out either.
which
So
kind of sucks. Ryan Johnson is a great Star Wars director. Maybe not writer, but the camera work in The Last Jedi is the best in like all of Star Wars. And I wish he had a trilogy just so that we can see more of those shots.
yeah, he's really good at
Because
it.
holy crap, say what you want about The Last Jedi, but it is gorgeous.
I like how you said, "Oh, we better not talk
Yeah,
about
I
The
know,
Last
but now I
Jedi,"
wanna
and then
talk about The Last
immediately brought it up.
I like talking
You
about
went
The
into
Last
this.
Jedi.
It's- I mean, I
talking about
agree
Star
with
Wars.
you, except Rogue One has better cinematography, but
No, it doesn't.
Last Jedi is amazing cinematography.
Yeah,
wise.
I was like, hold on.
Um,
Who are you? I don't mind The Last Jedi. I don't think it's
okay,
the
let's get
worst.
off this.
Yeah, we're gonna start
we
fighting.
we will literally sit and have this discussion for
Yeah.
hours. This is a time budget podcast.
I don't like The Last Jedi, but I really don't mind it that bad. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, not much to talk about with that Taika Waititi thing. I just thought it was funny. I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with it, but that is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
So,
think
Stranger Things time.
today's tote, the first tote.
Stranger Things, season 4.
4.
A review we are like 2 weeks too late to.
Yeah, it's
But
fine. Who cares?
that's okay. It took me a while to finish it because this season is so long.
Very long. So
As always, we're
full
gonna do our
spoilers ahead.
well, we're gonna do our five word spoiler free review. Spoiler free. Oh my god.
5-word spoiler free review,
Well,
and
that.
then our whole lot of word spoiler full review.
Oh,
So,
what's the count, Liam? I need a word count for that.
okay, 5 words, go.
Strange.
Cringe.
Good.
You use good as one of your 5 words? Sorry, I'm interrupting. Start from the beginning. All 5 words.
Strange. Good.
Cringe. Oh, God. You can't use strange. Okay, I'll shut up. Go.
Are you sure this time?
Yep.
Strange. Good. Creepy. Funny. Long.
You're the worst at 5 words.
I can't think of a sentence. Give me more. I need more time. I'm tired. I don't
That's
feel like
fair.
it today.
Those are good. I agree with all those things, especially strange and good.
I thought strange was a joke.
Strange, good. What were the other 3?
Ah,
You
shit.
can't remember 5 words?
Tired. Creepy, funny, and long.
Creepy, funny, and long. Yeah, I agree with all those. Mine is holy guacamole, whole lot of subplots. That's my 5 words.
That's accurate.
Yeah, too many. I
Too
think.
many. Yeah. Well, why don't we start with that
Why
then?
don't we start with that?
That
Let's
was
talk about the Stranger Things.
literally
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Before we talk, initial, like before we convince each other otherwise, initial out of 10 for just a season.
7.5, I think.
8. I'm gonna give it
All
an
right,
8.
we're pretty close then.
Really damn.
It was between a 7 or an 8 for me.
It
I
was,
think
it was
7.5.
really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this
Really,
season.
really damn.
It was. This is, I think, the second best season of Stranger Things. They're all good.
I gotta give season 3 the dub on that. Season 3 is the best one by far, I think.
I'm not trying to talk shit on season 3.
Season 3 was
It's good.
just so perfect.
Season 2 is the worst season, but it's still quite good.
But it's still
It's-
like a masterpiece.
There's just that one episode that kind of really brings it down.
Well, season 4 had one episode that wasn't spectacular.
No, it had some of one. You're talking Susie's house?
Susie's House episode.
That's not only some of
But
one
that was
episode.
only some of one episode.
It
not the
wasn't
whole
a whole episode.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that in a
I
bit.
would rank them. I would rank them 3 number 1, and then 4 number 2, then 1 then 2. So 3, 4, 1, 2. So yeah, I would
What
agree.
season 1 is the second worst to you?
Yeah,
Huh.
the
Okay.
second worst out of 4 pure
4.
gold
Yeah, but
seasons.
I think season 1 is the best season.
I think it's,
Season 1 is
I-
there's something really special about season 1.
Season 1 might be better than 4, I think, but I currently 4 is above 1 because it's fresher in my mind.
Fair enough.
And
fair
I
enough.
really, really enjoyed 4.
Should
But
rewatch
season
season
3,
1.
I think, has just like the most unstoppable.
Truth be
crowd.
told, I haven't seen any of them since they came out.
That's
so
fair. Season 3 was.
I
Just,
haven't
it
seen
was
any of them.
so
I'm just
good.
making this up.
Yeah, I don't even know what Stranger Things is. Who's that? Mike Wheels?
Is that Michael Bobby? Is she the Stranger Thing? It's
Michael Bobby Brown.
Why don't we get on to some of my first
Thin
points
dog
here?
heart.
Anyways, yeah, I thought this season was really good. The VFX still banging, man.
Still great.
They're so
Honestly,
good.
all the special effects.
Special
really
effects
good.
are incredible. I thought it was really funny that the young 11, during those weird dream sequences, the one where they had the little kid where they pasted her face on it looked pretty good.
Looked okay.
I just thought it was really funny that they would use regular 11 because it's a dream sequence. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just to save budget because that's expensive.
Yeah, they just switch back and
Yeah,
forth
I just
a
thought that-
bunch. Yeah, it was a little strange, but I liked
Big
it.
yawn moments. I just thought that was funny that they,
Yeah.
because that's totally why they were doing
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
My next point or sub point here, Vecna Bisson.
Bisson?
I didn't write Bussin, I guess. I wrote Bisson.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming it's supposed to say.
Bussin'.
I don't remember writing this one. This was one I
Vecna
wrote a
was
few
pretty
days ago.
good. I think Vecna was the
I'm
least...
for the VFX. I mean,
Oh, VFX, great.
the special effects are insane on him.
He's a real suit. Like
He's
really
practical with
wearing that.
CGI enhancements.
Yeah, he's moving. Like all of his
All the
moving
little
parts
bits of
and
him are
everything.
moved, but even just practical is really
Honestly,
good.
Vecna's like a very not intimidating looking villain. I don't think
He
which
looks
kinda
like
sucked.
the Grinch.
He really
The way
does.
he walks, the
way he walks and stands,
Yeah.
he looks like the Grinch.
like Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Yeah, but he does have a very
Voice is cool, though.
intimidating voice, and he is intimidating when he's there.
And yeah, he's
he
really
just doesn't
good.
look intimidating out of context.
No,
And I
in
also
context,
think
he's great.
He's the least intimidating villain overall.
Really?
Like, the Demogorgon was so good. The Mind Flayer,
But the demo
giant,
dogs in season 2
they
are not
don't-
that
They
intimidating.
don't count as the main villain. The main
yeah,
villain in
they do.
season 2 is the giant, like, spider or
Which
giant.
no, that's more so. I know it's around in season
No, it's not.
2, but
It's the main villain.
not really. It's still. It doesn't even come out of the Upside Down. It's
It's
just.
inside Will the whole time. You gotta realize.
Oh shit!
season
It
2.
is.
And at the end, it's like peeking out. It's like crawling out, and 11 stops it.
Oh yeah, it is.
Season 3 has
All right,
the,
statement
has the
retracted.
gooed up version, which
Yeah,
I think
that
is the
one was
most
cool.
intimidating
No,
villain.
season 1 Demogorgon is terrifying.
It's the design's so
The
good.
design is, and even in this season,
It's-
God damn,
it's
I
really
forgot
good.
how creepy as shit
It's-
those things
but-
are.
But I don't know, in
And
season
brutal.
3, having like this giant spider monster.
But it's just
made
Billy
out
most of the time.
And Billy's
Which-
so
oh,
good.
Really good. Don't get me
Billy's
wrong.
the best actor in
but-
the show. He's my favorite.
Probably is.
I mean, obviously I hate him because
Yeah.
you're supposed to, but like, he's so good.
yeah, he is.
He has so much presence. I don't know. I love season 3. I want to rewatch season 3.
I rewatched the whole show.
Season 3 is so good.
The sound design in this
Oh,
show.
it's so good.
The
And
sound
music.
design and the music, whatever they're paying the sound mixers, it's not
Nowhere near
enough.
Whoever's in
It's-
charge of music and sound effects is, like, obviously it's been overplayed to shit.
Or the whole crew. I
But
guess.
running up that hill or whatever running up the hill,
Running-
whatever it's
yeah.
called, the use of that song is so good in the show. I gotta stop using "so good."
Oh,
as
and
my
the,
only, adjective. My adjective. Game
shit,
is
what's it, Separate Ways?
lacking.
The Journey
Separate
song that they
Ways,
pulled,
yeah,
that
the
cool
cover of
version,
it.
that was awesome.
Master of Puppets.
Master
in
of
the
Puppets.
Upside Down.
And all the original scoring is still so good. It
It's
always has
fantastic.
been. And the
music that
sound
plays
effects.
at the very, very end.
Yeah.
Like that weird remix of it is
Of the main theme,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, God, the sound effects,
So creepy.
whatever they're paying them.
It's excellent.
not
It is
enough.
excellent.
My next point here, ending's kind of dumb with the time skip
What?
and everything.
Oh, yeah.
What
The time
happens
skip
is
is
not the
weird.
problem. How it's laid out is
Yeah.
weird.
The 2 days later thing
It
is
just
kind
of
awkward.
stops right where it's getting it's like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And then it
with
just kind of like,
Max and
oh no,
everything.
things are actually all right.
Yeah.
we
hey,
never
guys,
see-
we're back.
The Russian crew
Yeah.
come back. Like they're apparently going to take a helicopter over the Bering Strait.
And they just
I'd
don't.
like to see that.
Yeah.
and
They
they-
never show Yuri
what happened
or
to-
Enzo.
Yeah, and or whatever his name was. They don't. What happened to them?
Yeah.
It's
And they don't show how Hopper and Joyce got back to the cabin.
yeah, or how
they found
people
the
reacted
cabin.
to seeing Hopper just walking around.
Yeah.
Or if they saw him,
I
or
don't
how the
know.
town reacted. I mean, like we got like the shelter hooked
The
up
stuff
and
in the
everything.
shelter was really good.
It's pretty
with,
good, yeah.
Eddie or not like Eddie's uncle and Dustin.
that was very good.
Really good.
But I just that 2-day time skip was
It kind
awkward.
of threw off the flow,
It's-
and it was probably the weakest.
and everybody was
Flow of
pretty
it.
much just okay with seeing Hopper back. They were just like,
Well-
oh hey, Hopper's back, guys. It's
Yeah, they were like very. Yeah, they weren't
they
surprised.
took it in stride.
because he was dead.
He was pretty definitively
They thought
dead.
he was dead.
Yeah.
So,
And they also did the main crew, like all the kids, did they not talk about what happened? Like
Yeah, I would like to see
Eleven
that.
knows what happened to Max. She does not inform them of what happened inside, or
Hey,
like
Max
versus
is
Vecna.
blind.
Like, she knows what happened. Did she not tell them?
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I
they,
think we'll see this in season 5 a little bit too.
I think so. I mean, and Max is totally gonna come back, but
I don't know.
Max might be dead, but the actress will be in it.
I think Max is going to be like a vessel for
Yeah,
Vecna,
that's what I think it'll
which is gonna be awesome.
That's pretty good.
Because Max is, or
be. One of the best
Sadie Sink,
characters.
is the best actor out of all of the main kids.
The main kids, yeah.
Absolutely, she's unreal.
They're all good.
Everybody. There's not a single bad actor in that show.
No, actually,
They're
that's one of the points I have here.
the
Acting
in
is
that show
really good.
Is the best. I'm always pleasantly surprised at the acting in that show. And I mean, I'm such a critic, like, you know.
But even with like the kid actors, even way back in season 1,
Yeah, they're always
they're
great.
they're good, even when they're
Some of
children,
them
and
were
the
on
children,
Broadway, like,
the children still around are good.
yeah, like
like,
they're fantastic.
yeah.
Actors. Like Caleb McLaughlin or whatever, Lucas. I don't know
Yeah,
how to say
Lucas.
the actor's name. He played
I think
young
that's how you-
Simba in The Lion King on Broadway.
Yes, he did.
Which is
He plays young
crazy.
Gary in Final Space.
He does?
Yeah, he does. I think. Wait,
Lucas does?
I may have imagined that.
That's so cool.
Young Gary Final Space.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's Lucas.
I
I
was
didn't know that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Lucas is awesome. He kind of got side shafted in this season. though. He didn't really
That's the
get to do
point I
much.
have a little
And
bit
honestly,
down.
most of the characters did.
Well, why don't we? Too
Like,
many subplots.
There's too many subplots.
Could
and
have cut
it
2 or
doesn't
3
let all
of
the
them.
characters shine.
Mike,
The Nina Project side plot is honestly kind of boring.
that one's important though.
It's
that
hell
one-
important.
that
but
one you
it's
can't
kinda
cut.
boring until episode 7 when it all wraps up together with like One and Vecna and everything.
Yeah, it does all come together. But,
Yeah.
but Will, Jonathan, Mike, and Lucas,
Yeah, all
pretty
my
much
favorite characters,
written out
they're
of the
just
show.
gone.
Will doesn't. None of them do anything. Like Mike was
Yeah.
the main character. He does nothing, and
Yeah.
it is good to see the spotlight on other characters.
Yeah, I guess.
But Will has never done anything in the show.
yeah,
It's
this is more of like a Nancy and Steve and that crew season.
which they're the
is
best
good 'cause
characters.
I love them.
But
Steve is the best character in the show.
the Steve best boy. Steve's still the best boy is a
did
point
you
I have
write
written
that?
here. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's awesome. Steve is the best character arc in the whole show because
Yeah,
he's
he
like
is.
so unlikable and detestable in season 1.
Yeah, he
which
really
is his
is.
whole point. He's
You're
an
not supposed to
asshole.
like him.
And now he's just like the mom of all of them.
He's the best character.
Steve's their mom.
If he dies, I'm not watching the show anymore.
Oh yeah, no. I
I'm
honestly
done.
thought he was gonna die. Like those 2 weeks out, like in between volume 1 and volume 2, I totally thought they were gonna kill him.
If he died this season, I wouldn't watch season 5.
Well, I would.
I wouldn't. I'm
would
dead.
be-
He's the best character.
I really would be surprised if they kill Steve. And next season they have to kill a main character.
They
though.
do. That is a point I have
That's
written
something
here.
I don't really like.
Someone
about
should have
Stranger Things
died.
Is they introduce a million new characters. And like every time they introduce a new character, that character dies.
Mhm.
Like they did it with Barb in season 1, which
Bob.
I mean all of them were new characters in season 1, but you know what I mean.
Mhm.
They did it with they take the most likable character and a new character and they kill it.
Sean
Bob,
Astin.
Sean Astin, best character in the whole show. He's dead.
Yeah.
They do it with season 3 with the Russian guy. I don't remember his name, but I loved him.
Alexi.
Alexi was so cute. And
Yeah,
then
he was
died.
great. And they killed Billy too.
And they killed Billy, but he doesn't really count. He
A
was
little bit
around for.
different.
He's been in since season 2.
Yeah, he's
too.
a little different with him, but
They
they do kill him.
and
then
then
now it's Eddie.
And then they did it with Eddie,
Yeah.
which I think Eddie might come back.
Well,
but
they
I don't
needed
know.
a workaround because everybody thought he was a murderer.
Yeah.
You need to write him out of the show.
Yeah.
You need to put a
He can't
cap
be in
on.
Hawkins.
He can't be around.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen is a dead Eddie and a dead Max are gonna be like Vecna's puppets for the next thing, which could be kind of
That
cool.
would be pretty cool.
One
One could say that Vecna is the master of puppets. Do you get it?
That's pretty good. I just realized I made a big face and they can't see my face.
Can't see the face.
I
Yeah.
hate podcasts. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited for the future of the show.
It does suck that Eddie dies, but he was so much fun.
Yeah, Eddie
all
was
the
so
new
good.
Well, I guess it's just really only
Every
the two
character is
new
awesome.
the two new characters.
Who's the other
I have
new
a point
character?
here. Newcomers, cool. Well, Eddie and Argyle.
Oh, I loved Argyle. And
Argyle
of
was
course
fun.
all the Russian people, but like
They don't count.
Argyle, I know I've said this about maybe every character so far, but Argyle's my favorite character.
I kind of hated Argyle when he first came
I
in.
loved him from the beginning.
He grew on me quickly.
From the first word he said, I fell in love with his
within
character.
within like 2
He
episodes.
So damn funny.
He was great.
In the credits of episode 9, or maybe episode 8, whatever episode they go to the other pizza shop to get the freezer, the guy who they give the whatever Purple Sunshine Delight, Purple Palm Tree Delight, whatever they give that to, his name in the credits is Argyle 2.0, which is so funny. Like, I don't know, there's so many little things like that in the show that are just so good.
The other new character was the bully kid.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good actor.
The bully kid? Like the basketball guy?
Yeah.
Jason?
Jason, that's his name.
Yeah. He's not really a bully. More of like a...
vicious lunatic murderer.
Yeah.
But that kid is really good at acting as
a
complete unhinged maniac.
Yeah.
Really
he was
good.
Freaky. In chapter 9 when they're like in the
house.
In the house.
Trying to beat the
where
shit
Max
out of...
That was creepy.
Or kill Lucas, I guess.
He's trying to kill Lucas.
Yeah, that was really well done.
Yeah, he was.
And
really
he gets
good.
He horrible
He deserved
death.
his death.
Yeah, he
but,
deserved
like,
it. Yeah.
I was honestly really happy he died. I hated that guy, but like
There were a few
his
other...
death was brutal, ripped in half by the ground, like
That was cool.
freaky.
It dissolved. It was...
Yeah, dissolved. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't know.
Some of the other new characters.
The violence in this season too.
Oh, obviously
Holy
Vecna,
shit.
who we already talked about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vecna was
they
good.
definitely toned the violence up.
Yeah, they really did.
It's always been a pretty violent show.
Season 3
but-
was by far the most violent.
No, I think this one was.
Did you watch how any of the people turned into the monster?
Yeah, did you watch how Vecna picks up the people,
Yeah, he
twists and snaps their
which
bones
is, like,
around?
gross, but like
I think this one was a little more.
the old lady eats
and, like,
dirt and then explodes.
the prison massacre, the
all
the
the stuff with the
flashbacks
devil-
in Hawkins' lab.
Okay, yeah.
It's
I don't know. I think just the fleshy goo monster.
wrong. Season 3 is
Yeah.
pretty violent, but
Season
I
1
think
is
this
not
one's
that violent.
not really.
I like how the show was a show about a magic girl making kids pee their pants, and now it's like this. I love the progression.
Extra
of the show.
dimensional
You
horrors
can say
coming
whatever
in.
you want about the different feel of the show now. I think it works.
I think it's good. Well, you have to keep the stakes on getting higher.
Yeah, I think the blend of it, season to season, the transition has been so good. But I don't know. Everybody shits on season 2, including me. But whenever I think about like the Halloween vibe of season 2,
Season 2 is good.
it makes me so happy.
I like season 2.
Like they're going around with all the pumpkins and they're in like the tunnels and everything. God, I love season 2. I love the show. It's one of my favorite shows.
It's really good.
It might be my favorite show. I don't know. Maybe Star Wars: The Clone Wars is my favorite show. I don't know. I like too many shows.
We better move off from Clone Wars real fast.
Sorry, shouldn't have said that. The forbidden words. The forbidden conversation starter will never leave our chairs again.
The other newcomers, well, obviously the Russian people, like you mentioned.
I really like the Russia subplot. Well, let's go through all the subplots here.
Can we finish newcomers first?
No, we already talked about newcomers.
We didn't finish.
We didn't finish the subplots. We talked about the Nina project. And
Yeah, we did start that. Let's
But
finish
don't worry.
newcomers first.
Finish newcomers, then we'll go back to it.
I liked him and Yuri.
We change our name to the Boinks and CJSiev Very Unorganized Podcast.
Yeah, they'll get used to it quickly.
They'll get used to it.
We're also tired as shit, both of us. It's not usually this bad.
The Very Unorganized Podcast, the sleepy episode.
I liked both of them. Like, Yuri's
Yeah.
a dick, and you're not supposed to like him, but he was
Yuri's
fun to
weird.
watch. Even though he's just
I liked
a
Enzo.
jackass.
He was cool.
Enzo was neat. Is that his name?
Yeah, Enzo.
Yeah.
Enzo? It was Enzo.
The guy in the prison.
The guy who does all
He
the
was
stuff.
pretty cool.
He
I
was
wish he
cool.
got, like, an ending to his story, but he was
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know.
The bully girl that was
At
was
the beginning?
bugging 11,
Yeah,
who
I
got
thought that this
had-
season had like
who
stuff
had her
with like a school.
face smashed in and
With the
then
roller
just
skate?
doesn't come back. She
Yeah.
deserved that.
She deserved that. What a bitch. What a jerk.
Yeah,
Didn't
she
like her.
100% deserved that.
Yeah.
But that just kind of doesn't go anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah, it didn't need to.
I feel there's another new character we're missing.
probably
Oh, well,
is.
all the Vecna victims.
Oh,
Chris-
but like Chrissy,
like Chrissy-
and, the nerd.
I
and everything.
really wish Chrissy was in this more.
Yeah. I
Uh,
really wish we got to. I think they should have saved the reveal of her dying to episode 2.
but then what happens in episode 1?
Right.
You need a
Yeah.
hook.
Episode
That's-
1 was perfect. It was really good.
And then the newspaper kid
Yeah.
was
nerd.
kind of a little dweeb. I didn't really
What
like
a
him very
dweeb.
much. And then we never really got to know the third victim, but I really liked Chrissy.
Yeah. times, 4 victims.
Let's do the subplots
Let's do
now.
subplots. Okay, so the subplots were the Nina Project, which we talked about. The Russia one. I love the Russia one.
The Russia one was
I was on the edge
the
the
least
whole
necessary,
time.
I think.
Probably the most
Hopper
time...
should have stayed dead.
No, I love that Hopper's
I
back.
love Hopper, but Hopper should stay dead. And then you
Hopper
could have just
had-
removed this subplot.
Yeah, it's fair. But then what did Joyce do the whole
Joyce can hang out with Mike and Will.
What is the yeah, that's fair. The Russia plot was hardcore carried by Murray and his karate skills. Honestly, the end of it where Hopper kicks the thing's ass with the sword, cuts it in half.
That's badass.
Most badass thing ever, but so unnecessary. Because Murray could have hopped down there and one punched the Demogorgon, and he would have like disintegrated.
Just disintegrated, yeah.
His arms are like spears. He would have like killed him in a second.
Murray is the most underrated character.
I say it about literally every character, but Murray's like my favorite character.
He's so.
I love him.
He's not my favorite, but he's
I have
definitely
too
the
many
most
favorites
underrated.
in everything. If we talk about anything, that's my favorite character. Until we talk about something else, that then becomes my favorite character.
I've always liked him.
I love Murray.
He's so much fun to watch.
He's the best.
I like how
literally
he's
so fun.
consistently right as well.
Yeah.
Like usually in a show
He knew
like
that
this,
the Russians were gonna be there.
he'd be like just this weird unhinged conspiracy theorist, but he's right and he's helpful.
Season 3.
He's nice. He helps with the Russia stuff.
Does he go into the Russian base?
I can't remember.
I think he does. Yes, he does, because he presses the button, I think, with Joyce. Maybe he doesn't.
I don't remember.
I kind of remember him wearing the green outfit, but doesn't matter.
God,
I love season 3. I want to rewatch it.
We also have
Steve in the Scoops Ahoy outfit, in the Russian thing with Robin. God,
I love Robin.
Robin's awesome.
She's amazing.
She's not a new character, but
she's better here than she was in
better
season
in
3,
Thor
and she was
3.
awesome in season 3.
Yeah.
But she's
I don't
even
know.
better.
She's so good. There's not a single unlikable character of like the main character.
No, the main characters. I mean,
They're
this character is
all
supposed to
great.
dislike, but yeah, the main cast is really fun.
I'm talking about like the main characters, like
And
not like
but with the breaking up of the cast into so many subplots, season 3 they're a lot closer together.
no, they're not.
A little bit. There's more of them at one time.
Dustin is
on
barely
screen.
with them in season.
No, but like the main crew,
Yeah, I guess.
Dustin
I'm
and
kinda
Steve excluded.
really
It's
excited
hard to follow,
for-
and nobody gets a moment to
Yeah.
shine. You get more moments to shine like this.
Yeah, I'm really excited for season 5 because I think the main gangs can all be back together.
Yeah, they will.
Which is really nice because it's gonna be like how it started in season 1, and I think it's finally gonna have more stuff with Will, because season 2, Will is awesome. Season 2 is Will's season. Like he's not really in season 1; he's like trapped the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Season 3, he does nothing but be cringe the whole time. Season 4 does nothing the entire time.
Except want to bang Mike.
Yeah, which so good his acting.
No, he's really
Oh my
good.
God.
Yeah, and that's how you do it as well.
What the hell is Jonathan? Yeah, Jonathan's acting too. Oh, dude.
Jonathan gets nothing to do in this
I know,
season.
and I love Jonathan. Yeah,
He just
hate on
sits, smokes
Jonathan.
weeds, and yells at Argyle.
Hate on Jonathan all you want. Yeah, he's a creep. I love Jonathan. And
He's
I'm
supposed to be a
Jonathan
creep,
fan.
though.
Only in season 1. He's not a creep anymore.
That's true.
But yeah, he's totally a creep in season 1. But he's awesome now.
I don't know why
he
Nancy
literally-
ever fell
He
for
literally
him.
just like smokes weed and is funny in season 4. I love him.
But
But yeah,
back to subplots.
Back to
We're still
subplots.
disorganized.
Russia, Nina Project, Cali Gang. I liked the Cali Gang. A little underused, probably the smallest of the whole thing, especially to have Mike in there too.
I think they were probably the worst in terms of quality.
Yeah.
Like the Russia stuff, I thought
had
was
the least runtime.
just unnecessary, but not bad.
Yeah.
Like I liked it.
It had the least runtime too, which kind of sucked.
But they spend so much time dicking around. They go to Susie's house,
Yeah.
which is easily the worst part of the
that's
season.
the worst part of the season by far.
Yeah, and it's not very long, but it is the worst part. Because it's just stupid.
I really like Susie in season 3,
Because she's not around very much.
but when she's in season 4, it's great. It's
She's
her
just
family
a bit
that I
character.
didn't like.
Yeah.
Her family. was
Susie
annoying.
herself is fine. But you
I
can't
liked
really
that
do a lot
Argyle
with her.
was chilling with her like emo sister, which was funny.
Yeah, the
Goth
one girl from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it was awesome. But I don't know. That's all I have to say about the California one. But
And then obviously the main. I guess there's like 3 subplots going on.
Yeah.
Even in the main one, you've got
and then what's
Nancy and Rob. Nancy and Rob.
Yeah, and then we'll call this one the Hawkins one. I think this is the best one, but
And then you got Steve and Dustin. You got Eddie. You got
Lucas
and Erica.
you got
got
Max.
Yeah, like there's a lot of little stuff going on, but
Yeah.
that was the best part by
That
far.
was the best part, absolutely.
By
because it's in
far.
Hawkins. Because Hawkins is awesome, and I like to see Hawkins.
Mhm.
But I don't know, and I still
I
think
do love that the subplot of this, or the subtitle for this season was "We're not in Hawkins anymore," and the best part was in Hawkins. It's
I don't know. I still think the best scene in the entire season. What would you say it is?
running up the hill.
It's episode 4, the end of episode 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is probably the best.
that was
scene
so
in the
unbelievably
entire show.
cool and so well done and well shot.
So
And the
stressful.
sound design, it's amazing.
So
Because she
stressful.
could die here.
Yeah.
Like the show is really good, even though like they're not gonna kill 11. You do feel like they might, because they do kill kids in this show. They're not safe
Yeah.
because they're kids, which
Yeah.
is really important.
Wait, what kids have they killed? Oh, all of them in the beginning of season 4. Yeah, they killed like 40 kids.
Yeah, I was good. I just looked at you as like think real, but they even did it with Barb. They've
Yeah.
done it with. They did a whole bunch
They
of
did it
times
with the newspaper
the newspaper
kid. Yeah, they
kid
snapped his knees.
and Chrissy and
Yeah, they killed
the other
people.
basketball kid who died. Who I can't remember the name of.
You don't have to be an adult to die in Stranger
Yeah,
Things,
they
so-
will kill and
Yeah.
Barb and Will
And
Will
I
didn't
honestly
die,
did
but
think that one of the main cast was gonna die this season.
they should have. I don't know who he would have
I
killed.
didn't want it to be Max. I'm kind of disappointed that Max actually.
Max
I
would have
got
made
hiccups.
sense because now
Yeah.
you're back to season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1 stakes.
That's I thought it
Um,
was gonna be
or grouping.
Mike, honestly, but we'll see
Yeah,
what happens.
Michael could be more important in the next season.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just a boy toy for 11 in this one.
I know, yeah, I don't know, but I think
They do like how they do all kind of manage to be important to one another, even being separate. It does
Yeah.
feel, especially particularly with the Russian one, they're just kind of like, I just have a feeling that they need our help. And this lab here, we can do something because the plot needs us to.
yeah.
But it was
Sorry, I zoned out so incredibly hard.
it was cool, and I'm not repeating what I said.
That's okay.
Uh,
I seriously was like
We should not be recording this
in a
one
different
today.
dimension
It's
for like 5 minutes there. I don't even remember
different
the last
dimension.
thing
One
I
could
said.
say the upside down.
I'm not saying that, but what the hell did I say before? Like, what was the last thing I even talked about?
It doesn't matter. I was stalking.
I
I moved on.
I'm sorry, I totally zoned out. It's past
It's
my
fine.
bedtime. It's 10 o'clock. Holy shit! I've never zoned out that quick before. Oh my god. Okay.
Not sober, at least.
But yeah. I think other than that, I think I gotta give it an 8.
So I just won't finish my topic then.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Uh,
I forgot you were talking.
The
Oh my god.
they managed to feel important to one another, and like they did impact the plot, all the different subplots when they all came together.
Yeah, they came together nicely.
But even though the Russian one did feel the most disconnected, and like we're just inventing things for them to do, because
didn't
they're
feel like
separate.
that.
The Joyce and Hopper, you are gonna make me repeat what I said. Joyce and Hopper just kind of have a feeling that they need to do something.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Joyce and Hopper's
but what happened was
relationship is
cool,
the
though.
best. Look at this
It was
guy's
good.
eyes.
you can't say that. It's an
Right.
audio show.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make a bet.
It's-
Why are his eyes open, but this guy looks like he's enjoying it so much?
Liam's currently playing with his little fish Apple chargers. He put a little fish over his phone
So
charger.
it doesn't snap the wire. And one of them looks like he's like hardcore enjoying it. Like he's like moaning. Sorry, they can't see. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
I kind of finished up that point. Let me go through my notes, then we'll move on to Thor.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna give it an 8. That's what I.
I think it's still a 7.5. Oh yeah, Will's haircut's very funny. That's just a point I have written down.
Please change his hair.
Please change
I know they won't. He's had a bowl cut since day one.
And it does make sense because it's clearly
it's the
Joyce
80s,
cutting his
it
hair.
was trendy, and
but
they're,
it's
they're,
so
they're a poor
funny.
family, so his mom in the 80s would cut his hair. So
Yeah, but it's funny.
I don't know. Give him like a mullet or something.
Oh my god.
He would rock the mullet. Honestly, give him Jonathan's haircut. Jonathan's haircut's great.
John's haircut sucks. What are you talking? He
It-
looks
but
like a mop.
pulls it off.
No, he doesn't. He looks
Yeah,
like
he
a
does.
mop.
If Will had that, he looked great.
No, I don't.
Mike's
think he would.
haircut's worse.
Mike's haircut sucks too. I'm not saying it's good.
They're all so 80s.
They all look like real people though. Is something I
Yeah.
appreciate. Steve excluded.
No, Steve has.
They all
I
look.
think
Let me finish my sentence.
Steve the hair
Steve
hangs.
excluded. They just look like normal people.
Oh yeah.
Like nobody's a supermodel. These aren't.
Yeah, Steve does look like a supermodel.
No, and don't get me wrong. None of them are like ugly people. I'm not trying to say that. They just look like normal people.
Yeah,
and I
which
like
I really
that.
like.
It's a good thing. Stop playing with that.
Sorry.
Now you made me lose a train of thought. Now I left off on
They all
something
look like
mean.
regular people.
Yeah, I was going to add something, but that's really important to a show like this.
Yeah.
And they're all like good looking, but like these also aren't like
Billy excluded.
40. Oh yeah, Billy and Steve excluded. These aren't like 40-year-old people
goddamn,
playing teenagers.
Mike's
They
mom,
look like
dude?
teenagers.
Mike's mom is a MILF hardcore.
But have you seen Mike's dad?
I hate Ted Wheeler.
Ted Wheeler's one of my
Ted
favorite
Wheeler's
characters.
the worst character
He's such
in
a
the show.
nothing character, and that's the
adds
joke. but
Nothing to the show every season.
He's just there. He's
is-
set dressing more than anything
Yeah.
else.
He's literally the most nothing character in the show.
He's funny.
His
I
name's
like.
Ted. I hate him. Whatever. Next point.
I think that was all of my Stranger Things points.
Ted Wheeler carries.
Ted Wheeler maxing.
Ted Wheeler, one of the most powerful characters in cinema.
I
God.
think we're done.
I think we're
on
done
Stranger
talking
Things.
about Stranger Things.
Good season. In like an hour, I'll think of more points.
Good season. I'm a fan.
Yeah, very excited for season 5.
Yeah, whenever that comes out.
And
in
that's supposed to be
20
the
years,
last season
push
too.
that to the back.
That's supposed to be the last season.
Yeah. Which
Although
is
we
good.
are supposed to be getting a spin-off at some point, which
Of course.
Every
show gets a spin-off.
nothing ends. It yeah.
We don't need a spin-off, but that's fine.
We will get one.
Let's move on to tote number 2, Thor Ragnarok. I mean,
No.
Thor Love and Ragnarok. Thor Love and Thunder.
Thor love and more Thor.
Okay,
All
welcome
right.
back. We took a little intermission. We had to think of our five word reviews of Thor 4. What are yours?
Mid, mixed, cool, decent, tiring.
Tiring's powerful. Here's mine. Thor 4, bore for sure.
Bars.
Nailed it.
Hell yeah.
That's so funny.
That's gonna totally fuck the audio up, but
Like
I'm
that?
leaving it in.
Yeah, I
It's
nailed it.
good
Thor
one.
4, bore for sure. It wasn't
Wait,
bad.
is that 4 short? No, okay.
Thor
That's
4,
fine.
bore for sure?
Yeah, that's 5 word. All right, on to spoilers.
Now we're going. Yeah, cut all
I'm
that.
tired. I'm not leaving. I'm
Okay.
not.
Full spoilers ahead.
I
Somebody.
thought this was all right.
I didn't. I'm. My 5 words are a little more aggressive than I should have been because honestly, it's not that bad.
No, this is fine.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Way better than Multiverse of Madness. And
Yeah, it is.
way better than Thor 1 and 2.
I like Multiverse of Madness less I think about it.
Less
the more I think about it.
Yeah.
But this was fine.
I quite enjoyed it.
I had a good time.
I had a great time watching
Try not
it.
to fall asleep in the theater as I was exhausted, but
Yeah, I had a great time watching it. My one biggest criticism is it tried a little too hard to be funny.
not funny.
There
are good jokes in
There's
it.
some great jokes and some of the cringiest
I liked
Marvel
Russell
scenes
Crowe's voice.
ever.
That was funny.
When Valkyrie pulled out the portable speaker was probably the cringiest
that
Marvel
was
scene I've
so
ever seen.
stupid. I liked
It
that
felt like
they felt like friends.
Yeah, I liked that.
But the speaker
that
just
felt like a
wasn't-
commercial from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I did not like that. That was very cringy.
I liked the scene.
What
I hated
was-
the speaker.
What was worse was the fact that the goats were screaming the entire time.
And that
it
wasn't
was
funny.
just as funny the 19th time as it was the 480th time.
When they first came in, I was like,
yeah, that's
"Yeah,
cool.
I get it. I
That's
get
because
it."
goats scream.
Yeah. And then it just
Kept
didn't
going.
stop. It just kept coming
Every
back.
time.
And it got what it
Without
was.
fail.
Yeah. It's,
Every single time.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And they really did try a "they're right behind me" joke.
Oh god, that
in
was the worst.
2022.
It's 2022. This is like the
It's-
30th movie, and you said it. They're right behind me, aren't they?
Ugh.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, guys, you might want to come take a look at this. Like it's the same energy as that stupid. Like it's. Yeah, they really tried.
And failed.
And flopped spectacularly.
It's not funny.
Whenever it's serious, though, it's really good.
It's all right.
And the action is
Action's
great.
pretty good. I like the action.
Choreography in some of the fights, especially like
The one on the Shadow Planet.
yeah,
that was really
cool.
And the way the
With
color
the lights
works,
and
that was so
everything.
cool.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Big fan of that.
Yeah, super
The
neat.
best thing I think was whenever Natalie Portman, I just thought of that on the spot. Swings her hammer and it like explodes into a million pieces and then crushes them.
That was really
God, that's so cool.
Really, really neat.
That is like I had such a stupid grin on my face whenever that happened.
That was super
and
cool.
blowing up the evil sword with it like that too.
The Necro Sword.
Oh my God, so cool.
Actually, I want to talk about the Necro Sword briefly.
Yeah.
So
I liked it.
yeah, it was cool.
It's cool.
In the
reminded me of Lord
comics,
of the
though,
Rings.
it does. It looks like
Gandalf's sword.
shit. What is Gandalf's sword called?
If you tell me, I will lose respect for you, drastically.
Is it beater or is it biter?
I don't know.
And then I can't remember the
both
Elvish.
Are lame, and you. Why would you even know the Elvish? I can't say a single word in Elvish.
It's Glamdring.
All right.
I think. Let me Google that.
Welcome back to the CJSiev Very Cool podcast. I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's beater, and yeah, it's Glamdring.
You are one of the lamest people I know. So dumb. Okay.
Why don't we
whatever.
talk about Jade Foster?
Who's Jade Foster? Oh, Jane Foster. I
Jane.
thought you said Jaden Foster. and I
No,
was
no,
like-
Jane Foster.
Yeah, I liked her.
She has
Probably her best
personality in
movie
this
for
one.
sure.
Yeah, not probably. It is.
She's not boring as hell.
She has personality.
She's
now.
not just scientist.
Yeah,
like,
and
she's actually
I
cool
thought
in
the
this,
costume looked really good.
Natalie Portman is
Except
a
for the
great
helmet.
actor when she's acting sad. I've realized.
Yeah.
Because in Revenge of the Sith as well, she's great.
Yeah.
But I don't
The
know.
only other movie she's in.
Honestly, it might be the only. Oh wait, no. What's the other? What's
There's
that?
2 other Star
What's that
Wars
one we watched when
movies.
she's bald?
V for Vendetta.
That's a good one.
Yeah, she's
I
very
fell
good in
asleep
that.
in that movie.
Did you actually? That's
I
a
fall
good
asleep
movie.
in half the movies I watch.
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. I could be watching the most interesting movie I've ever seen. If I'm in a comfy position, I'm falling asleep. We watched a Doctor Who episode, and I remember we finished it. This was like maybe 7 years ago.
Wait, which episode?
One of the ones with the Ood.
Oh, that's
and
way
I remember.
back.
I
Those are all good
remember
ones.
we
I like Dude.
we finished the episode, and you guys were like, "Holy crap, what a good one!" Or well, Dad's already seen it, but you were like, "Wow, that was good." And I was
This
like,
was the first time we watched it.
I was like,
yeah.
"Yeah, that was really good." I like clocked out like 5 seconds.
I was gonna ask which Ood episode,
I
but
don't remember.
as if you're gonna have an answer.
I
to
remember
that.
sitting down. I was like laying down like sideways, and I like closed my eyes and woke up when you guys were talking about the review of the episode.
I like all the episodes that Ood are in that I can think of off
I
the top of
can't
my head.
think of it because I was asleep. I have fallen asleep in them. I fell asleep in Shang-Chi.
Did you,
In the theater?
Shang-Chi was fun. I like
I
that.
know. It was a comfortable chair.
It's,
I didn't fall asleep in Thor though. I'll tell you that.
Thor wasn't.
But
I was trying not to fall asleep, not because I was bored. I was just like
the scenes in
exhausted.
with Zeus, right?
Yeah.
Lightning Man.
Russell Crowe.
Were pretty.
Yes,
good.
Zeus.
Yeah,
It's,
it was pretty good.
you know,
Actually,
the
I
god
like that.
other than
I
Jesus
hated
Christ.
that little dumpling god. That
That
was,
was fine.
so
That didn't
weird
bug
to
me.
me. I hated
It's
that.
god. They're just weird stuff from across
Yeah,
the
I
universe.
guess.
There should have been less human gods there,
Yeah,
if anything. But that voice he did was funny. I like
Whose
seeing
voice?
Zeus, Russell Crowe.
Oh yeah.
I just
No,
thought it was
pretty
funny.
I don't know, I
And
quite-
got Thor's ass.
Ooh, the full Hemsworth. But it was pretty good.
Give him the full Hemsworth.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah. That whole city was really cool looking.
Honestly,
I really
the
liked that.
thing I had to complain about the most, which made me feel very uncomfortable and took me out of the movie for probably half an hour while I thought about it, was the existence of the Infinity Cones ice cream shop.
Yeah, I have that written down here.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Why would you make an ice cream shop off the thing that killed trillions of life forms and probably all of these people's loved ones for 5 years?
No, not probably. Asgard's entire
Yeah.
planet blew up. Thanos came and killed half of them. Took the stone.
That's like
and then he
eating-
killed the rest. And then he have them again.
Yeah, that's like the Infinity Cones ice cream shop is like eating ice cream out of the airplane from 9/11. Why? Why would they make that into an ice cream shop?
Because it's a tourist city that is superhero themed and stuff. It's stupid.
Why would you do that?
But it does.
if
Oh, it's
superheroes were real, why would they make it off the thing that kills the people instead of like, here's even a Captain America's shield bowl or something, or here's Iron Man's Infinity Gauntlet that saved all of the life forms.
That would make more sense.
But instead, it's Thanos's.
You are overthinking this 2-second joke.
It's. I seriously was thinking about it for 45 minutes in the theater.
It's literally a 2-second joke.
It made me so uncomfortable.
It's a bad joke because it doesn't make any sense.
It's on screen for maybe a second.
One thing I don't like about what the people on Twitter are like, it's a comedy movie, bro. Don't overthink it. No, I have to.
Yeah, do that.
This is working in the context of a larger universe.
Yeah, it's not just a standalone movie.
You have to.
You have to connect it to all these other movies.
It has to make sense in this context.
It's an established 30-movie universe at this point, so you can't do that. I don't know. They did it, and it's fine, and it doesn't actually matter at all. It's a movie, but it pissed me off beyond belief.
I kind of liked all the Asgard stuff, other than
I liked
Infinity
the new
Crimes.
Asgard stuff. Asgard.
Asgard.
I liked it a lot.
I liked the two.
Holy shit! Next Halloween, I'm carving a pumpkin to look like Thor, and it's gonna be called the Asgard. That's gonna be so funny. Oh my god, I am a comedy master at everything. I deserve what's the Nobel Prize for funny?
Oh my god.
Is there a Nobel Prize for funny?
No, there's not a Nobel Prize
Yesterday
for funny.
at work, Connor and I were talking about... Okay, so I was playing Clash of Clans on my phone on the drive-in. We'll get back to Thor in a minute. And I said, wow, I've been catching dubs like crazy. This is awesome. Because we were on the builder base. I was playing on the builder base, so I was like winning. I won 3 in a row. And I was like, wow, I catch dubs. And then I looked at Connor and I was like...
I know what this is. Yeah.
What the hell is the guy in baseball who catches the ball? And then I was like, the umpire, right? The umpire. And then I was like asking around work. I was talking to employees and they were like, or to coworkers, and I was like,
she didn't
who's the
believe
guy
me.
who catches the ball in baseball? Some people said the umpire.
It's not the umpire.
But apparently it's not the umpire. It's called the back catcher, but that doesn't matter. So this is like 8 a.m. and I'm like, umpire. Yeah, it's the umpire. And then I said umpire so many times I realized it totally sounds like empire. And I was like, hold on, would the leader of all umpires be called the emperor? And I thought that was fucking hilarious at 8:30 in the morning.
It's not that funny.
It took all day for one of it. Like, we're home now. It's 5 o'clock. It took all day for Connor to then Google, it's called the back catcher.
No, I told you it was the back catcher.
Well, whatever. Just for me to piece it together. Just so that I could make the shittiest joke, call me the back catcher, because I'd be catching dubs all day. 8 to 5 p.m. I was trying to make this. 7:30 was the car ride in. 7:30 to 5 p.m.
I
was
told
trying
you
to
that
make this
in the
shitty
morning
joke.
that it was the back catcher. You just ignored me.
Yeah, well, I was thinking it was the emperor.
This is such a stupid tangent.
It's so dumb. Whatever. Korg's eyes looked funny, and I didn't like it. And same with Baby Groot.
Korg shouldn't have been in the... Korg was so overused.
What? I liked Korg. He tried a little too hard to be funny, and I don't like when he says bro.
Yeah. Oh, I don't mind.
I don't like how much he says bro.
He just talks like that.
He reminds me too much of me and my buddies.
But look, he's just in it too much. Like, he's funny in small doses.
Yeah, Korg was perfect in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Because he's like not in it that much. But he's pretty good.
He's just in it too much is the problem.
I'm
and
still
yeah, the CGI
a
is
big
mixed.
Korg fan, but
yeah, I still like Korg. It's just he's annoying.
I don't know.
The CGI in this
it's
all
really
over the
good
place.
Or really bad.
Some of it looks amazing.
Yeah, some of it looks like Korg's
shit.
eyeballs.
Literally some of the worst CGI I've ever seen in a movie. Yeah. Every time one of them puts a helmet on, both Thor or Mighty Thor, looks like shit.
Yeah,
it's
it looked
awful.
Like it looked like 2007 Transformers.
Like, that is an insult to 2007 Transformers. That movie's CGI is impeccable.
Yeah, but that's what it looked like. It looked like it was like taken out. Like
no, it's still better than that CGI.
Yeah, honestly.
Although I haven't seen Transformers 2000. Yes, I haven't seen Transformers 2007 since 2007.
I don't know. I just think there was a lot of weird CGI.
There's one right when Jane Foster Thor takes her helmet off in Asgard and reveals herself to Thor.
Like the one in the trailer?
Yeah. That is the worst green screen I've ever seen in a movie.
I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't notice, but I don't know what scene you're talking about.
I've seen it on Twitter, beforehand, and I was like, that's not real.
Yeah.
There's like, this is, or it's mocked up for a trailer and somebody pulled a screenshot from it.
Yeah.
No, it's in the movie.
Oh,
It's
God.
and the scene where Heimdall's kid, his head,
His floaty
that
head, the
looks
yellow floaty
so
head.
bad.
That looked goofy.
Looks so
That
awful.
looked mad goofy. I was not a fan of that. I liked Heimdall's kid. I actually.
Where did Heimdall's kid come from?
When
Who's
a man
Heimdall
and a woman
Smash?
love each other really.
Well, no, like, did he? You feel he would have brought that up when he's
Yeah,
saving all
you'd
that.
think
Stop
so,
going in your bins
I'm
of
sorry,
toys.
I want to play with something. I want to just like. I've been fucking around with a JBL speaker for like the past 5 episodes. And my hands are tired of playing with it. I need something to fiddle with while we're doing this.
Play with this
And
broken chapstick.
I can't do that. Throw that over there. I wanted to play with this, but this goes and makes a sound,
Is that
so
a
I
flashlight?
can't do that. Yeah, I stole it from car. Sorry.
Put it back.
You really gotta focus here. It's 10:15. I'm so tired. I want to play Mario
It's not
Odyssey.
even that late.
I know. Whatever. It's fine.
But yeah, just so mixed
Yeah,
CGI in
it's
this.
really
But some of it
weird.
looks great.
Some
Like,
of it
this is a
looks
$200 million movie.
Yeah.
It should always look. And I know on
Yeah.
Twitter they've been and Reddit they've been going over how Marvel treats the CGI artists bad.
Yeah.
Which yeah, they do.
What did you
but
think
still.
of the end where all the kids got Thor's powers and saved the day?
It felt like a Disney Channel movie.
If he could have done that, why didn't he do that in Infinity War and given all of the Avengers and all of the Warriors the power of Thor and then killed everybody?
Well, he wasn't there in Infinity War.
Yes, he was.
Not for very long.
Oh, well, and then
It's-
Endgame then.
yeah, no. Well, I mean, they were all split up at the start, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't really want people, especially in Endgame, when there's like pirates and shit running around.
If
He
it's
doesn't-
like
but he can put temporary on it
life
though.
or death, and he said just for 5 minutes,
Yeah, good point.
why would he not use that all the time? It's so OP.
Yeah, good point.
But I actually really liked that the kids got. I thought that was really
I thought it
funny.
was I thought it was funny.
I
and
thought that
it
fit
was,
the vibe of the movie.
It
really well.
definitely fit
And
the vibe of the
I
movie.
really like that.
But it did feel like something
I
from a Disney Channel movie.
loved the end where he got his daughter, and they're like a tag team now. They're like a
That was
they're
cute.
like a duo. That is
You know,
so
that's
funny. That's
the
actually
it's his real daughter. Yeah,
I really like that.
that's cute.
Super good ending.
That's
honestly.
cute. I really liked that.
What were the end credit scenes in this one?
Hercules looks good.
and Natalie Portman.
Like the
just doing
Hercules
the-
design. Looks like Hercules.
The other one was
And,
I waited for like half an hour for the credits to roll out just to have, yep, Natalie Portman's still dead. Cool. Like, that was so unnecessary.
Yeah,
It was
little
cool
honest.
seeing Odin, but I don't know.
That was not Odin.
Oh, Heimdall, I mean. Heimdall. I meant Heimdall. Which I'm really surprised. That's the only, like, I don't know.
He's
Heimdall's
dead.
dead, but,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I figured Thor would have been like, Heimdall, I miss you.
But
He kind of did.
He did.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I wasn't really expecting. Was it Brad Pitt and not
Matt
Brad
Damon.
Pitt, Matt Damon? Thank you.
I actually
Matt
did know
Damon
they were
and
coming.
the
in.
other actor.
Matt Damon, Luke Hemsworth, and Mr. Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I was not expecting that bit to return, which I'm happy it did because that was really funny.
Do you know who the Hella was?
It was Megan McCarthy, wasn't it?
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa
yeah.
McCarthy. I mean, yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I actually did know that going in. They
did
leaked
not.
out like years ago.
Oh, I didn't have that spoiled.
Yeah, I did.
No, that was super funny. Probably
funny.
my
I
favorite
forgot
joke
about it
of the
though.
whole movie
And then they
was
came
that.
back. There's like, oh yeah, that was the thing.
It did feel a little bit
It's-
forced, but it's just like I don't know. It's so.
I mean, it makes sense that they'd still be doing
it's
this.
so funny. Like I thought it was so funny.
Yeah, it was a good joke. I like that.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy, not Megan McCarthy. Who's Megan McCarthy? Is that a
I don't
person?
know. I don't know.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna Google that.
God, Christian Bale's creepy when he wants to be.
God, he's really.
Gore was a very good villain. I liked him. I don't think he was underused or overused. I think he was used pretty well. Although I would have loved to see him actually kill gods. There's someone called Gore the God Butcher who
he doesn't
kill.
really butcher a lot of
He
gods
doesn't
on
really-
screen. He
he
kills a
ki-
bunch off screen.
He kills one and a bunch off screen, but that's disappointing.
I really like the beginning when he like, eats the fruit. I thought that was fun.
Insightful.
I just liked that he ate the fruit. I thought that he deserved it.
So I kind of started bringing this up yesterday. The Necrosword in the comics is
Really
actually comes from Null, the god of symbiotes, basically, like Venom.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So it's
So
There's
like,
still kind of
Venom
room for
reference.
that, I think, in this.
Did you hear
but-
that there's mutants in Miss Marvel?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. I haven't watched Miss Marvel
Me
yet.
neither. I'm probably not going to.
I will, but
But yeah, sorry for going off script there.
spoilers for Miss Marvel, a show neither of us have seen.
Oh yeah, and that probably none of you have seen either because I don't think it has very many viewers, which kind of sucks. I think there's a lot of love put in that show.
I have not seen
But,
a single second of it.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. It wasn't my thing, that's for sure.
I haven't seen.
It feels like it's for like a Disney Channel show,
That's what I've heard.
and I don't really want that. I wanted to watch like a cool show for big boys.
The boys had Moon Knight. Now it's
Yeah.
the girls' turn.
Moon Knight was dumb too.
But I liked
I
Moon Knight.
loved Moon Knight, but the last episode was stupid.
I didn't think it was stupid.
And everything with the hippo was dumb. And the
Power
fight
Ray?
scene in the last episode with the giants was dumb.
That was dumb. I didn't like that.
It's
Off topic again, Liam.
Episode 1 of Moon Knight is like
Okay,
good.
Liam, look at me.
What?
Stay on topic.
I'm sorry.
15 minutes, okay?
I'm sorry.
We only got.
I'm sorry. I'm
We
on
only have a
topic.
few more points
I
here.
want to talk about other things. Moon Knight makes me talk about more Thor more. Thor makes me talk about other movies.
We should record it, mate.
No, we can only record in the morning. It's like 10:30.
Did that.
I'm so tired. We'll talk for 5 more minutes about Thor because I don't have very much left to say.
I like that.
What are you giving it out of 10, by the way? I forgot to ask.
6.
6? I think I'm
Maybe-
gonna give
maybe
Multiverse
5
of
and a half.
Madness a 5.
Yeah, whatever I said
Whatever we said
previously goes down
previously
to
in
5.
episode 1. By the way, don't watch episode 1 if you haven't seen it. Just kidding. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. But don't. Our other episodes are better. But
Yeah, we're still trying to find it. We're still trying to find
We're
our
still
groove.
trying to find the rhythm. I'm gonna lower my Multiverse of Madness score to 5, and I'm gonna give my Thor Ragnarok score a
9.
6.5.
Ragnarok.
Damn, I meant Thor and more Thor. Thor Love and Thunder. I meant Thor 4 is a 6.5. Ragnarok's probably like a 9.
Ragnarok's a 9.
Ragnarok
Ragnarok
is-
might be a 10. I
Ragnarok's
fucking
so damn
love
fun.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok's so damn
One of my
fun.
favorite movies just ever.
But Thor 4, I don't know. I want to see a 7.
6 for me.
6.5 to
I
7.
liked it. Like, it's a good time, but it's nothing
It was really entertaining. the whole way
particularly
through.
memorable. But it's only going to be
It had
entertaining
really
the
bad
first time.
pacing at the beginning.
Pacing's a mess.
The pacing was really bad until they found its footing. After they go to like Godtown, pacing perfect.
Yeah, it picks up.
Wonderful pacing.
The
Just the very beginning was really.
This is
slow.
going to be an Ant-Man 2 for me in a couple of years.
Yeah,
Fun the first time,
don't remember. It at
not
all.
great on
Remember
watch.
when Ant-Man was like a kid, like he like shrunk down to like size of a child.
Yeah, I do actually. It
That's the only thing I remember from Ant-Man 2.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that in a couple of years. We're
Yeah,
not really
which
gonna remember
sucks
it.
because-
It's not great on rewatch.
I want to rewatch all of the MCU, but then I realize there's I don't want to.
I just have a couple more.
I don't want to
points.
rewatch the MCU because then I will forget about how good the prime of being a Marvel fan in like 2009 to 2019
We're
was.
making too much Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of Marvel now. You take like
If it's like a year break, that'd be awesome.
we just had a year break. It wasn't long enough, and
No,
now
we
there's
didn't
too
have a
much
year
stuff.
break.
Yeah, we did.
Between movies?
Yeah, between Far From Home and Black Widow,
No,
or Far From Home and WandaVision, I should say.
I don't know. Give us
Little, I
more.
think.
Give us like a year between everything because there was so much
le-
hype around
Make less
WandaVision.
stuff. It's
There was so much hype around WandaVision.
there's too much stuff.
Give us a year break between projects. Maybe 6-month break between projects. That would be awesome. Do like, I don't know. Star Wars is gonna pump out too many projects now too.
They already are. It's,
Yeah, pump the brakes, Disney. Like I love
we
my
already got
media
2 projects this year.
for Star Wars.
Yeah,
What did we get? Boba Fett and
and Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Oh my
And
God.
Andor's still coming.
And
Bad Batch is
Batch
coming, and
and-
Tales of the Jedi.
Holy shit! Pump the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even had time to process Boba Fett yet. Like, come on.
It's not much to process. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, we're talking about the wrong thing now.
Again.
But
I've got a few more points here.
yeah, we'll go through those really quick.
Thor tries too hard to be funny. They're really
Yeah. You flick too hard,
Yeah.
damn it!
that one didn't bug me.
I don't know. It's just the only
I
one. That's
just
the
the
only
way
one that I
goofy, like all the speeches he gives and some of his conversations with
Yeah.
people. Like I think Ragnarok and Infinity War Thor is the perfect mix of he's funny but he's
Serious,
still
yeah.
serious and cool.
Yeah.
Now he's just goofy and dicking around the
I
whole
like
time.
it though. I think
It is
he's
fun to watch,
really
but
entertaining.
like he's not boring.
Chris
where you-
Hemsworth is probably the best part of the movie.
People
He's
on
so
Twitter,
entertaining.
you're like, oh, bring him back to what he was like in Thor.
No.
I'm like, no, he's boring as shit in
No,
those
Thor.
movies.
Thor's the worst character in Thor. Out of a list
what,
of bad characters in Thor.
But he he slowly gets better, and I think they finally hit that good niche
Yeah, he
in
was perfect
Infinity
in
War
Ragnarok.
and Ragnarok, and then they've
He's still
gone
emotional
too
in
far. I
Ragnarok.
think. Yeah, he's
I don't
too
know.
he's too goofy now.
I don't know. It's good though. He's still good. I like him.
Chris
He's
Hemsworth
still
is
fun.
amazing. Don't get
Chris
me wrong.
Hemsworth
It's
is
this
the
a
only
writing
person
thing,
I
not.
ever want to be. Like, he's the perfect casting.
He's the only person I want to be Thor. Boy, do I have news for you. It's
He will only ever play Thor. I mean, he is the only. Like, he will. What did he say? He's gonna play Thor till he dies.
yeah.
Which, I mean, thank you.
I'm fine with
I
that.
really like that.
Couple more notes here. God, that costume sucks.
The blue?
The blue one.
I'm not a fan.
I hate it.
I like the red and gray a lot more.
The black one he had at the start.
So good.
With the fur.
With the fur.
That was so
it's so badass.
That was awesome.
Even the one with the red jacket.
That
and
was
the,
sick.
That
That
was
should
so badass with the arms out.
Yeah, the Ravager one.
Yeah,
That was
awesome.
awesome. Should have been.
I'm kind of disappointed that the main costume they went with was the worst. It's like Spider-Man No Way Home. The one they went with was the worst one out of all the suits he wore. Like the one with the big
gold
spider on it. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But there were so many costume changes in that movie. I loved it.
In No Way Home.
Yeah, no, in the new one in Thor, but they stuck with the worst one.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's still a good costume.
It gets a little
Still a great
updated at
costume.
the end. It's black again. At
Yeah,
the end,
but I just think we've been calling for so long. I'm getting a call, but yeah, I don't know. I think they stuck with the worst one, but that's okay.
One final point here, I think. Guardians of the Galaxy are underused as shit.
So underused.
They should have been. They're in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and
They should have been around the whole time.
Chris Pratt.
Why would you put the stupid goat boat in it? Just fly around
just
with
fly
the
around
Guardians.
in the cool Guardian ship that looks cool.
Gorge
Awesome.
sword makes bad guys for them to fight.
Yeah,
It's
you could have had them in there the whole time,
yeah.
but instead
And
you
you
had
bring Korg and Valkyrie too.
yeah, you
like,
have the whole gang.
You bring everybody plus the Guardians.
Yeah, because Korg is even in the Guardian ship for a little bit.
Yeah, like they make
Like-
such a big deal in Endgame that he's with the Guardians of the Galaxy now, and I was so excited to see him messing around with them.
I thought that's what
And
the
they
whole
just
movie was going to be.
don't.
It was Thor: Love and Thunder.
It's
Boom, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
the Guardians are in it, and I don't want
Awesome.
them to be the main characters,
Yeah.
but I would like them to be in it more.
Side characters.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
They
because we're
can-
getting Guardians 3 like next year, so.
yeah, like they can be around in the movie and not be, or
Yeah.
even if they go
maybe,
away.
Maybe he'll go back to him.
Even if they're in at the start,
knows?
like I know he's got the Bifrost, he can teleport anywhere. Or make it so
Yeah.
like the Bifrost isn't quite working because all the gods are dying,
Yeah.
so he can't teleport right.
Oh, God.
So
That
they
would've
need
been
the
awesome.
Benatar. He drops him off at, the thing at Asgard. They leave for a little bit. They go off. They find some other way to get to the Olympus or whatever it's called. They mess around there. They go back. They call up the Guardians again. And then say, or even they fly him to the Olympus base. Like,
Yeah,
hey, we
and then
can't
they
come with you
leave.
because we're clearly not gods.
Yeah.
And
or
then they
maybe
pick
they
him up
get
at
the
the
goat
end.
boat just for that. Who knows? I don't know.
And they
It
pick
was
him up at the end and then
a
go
little
to
bit of wasted potential with them.
other stuff. They should have been like he makes bad guys for them to fight.
Yeah.
There's things for them to do, and they
Yeah.
just don't do anything.
I don't know.
And they got new outfits, and they're really good.
Yeah, Chris
it's-
Pratt's jacket. Oh
That's
my
awesome.
God,
That
it's
might be
so
the best
nice.
Star-Lord look.
Star-Lord, that's his name. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I believe that's my last. I'm losing you in terms of.
I'm very unfocused as of right now. It is like
I gotta see my
10:30.
notes.
We talked for an hour and 15 about Stranger Things and Thor. But I don't know. I
Also,
think
one last point.
yeah.
It's funny they killed Jane Foster, just because she's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. Natalie
I figured she'd be
Portman
around
is-
for a little longer, but
Yeah.
that was my last point.
I figured she was gonna be like Thor and Thor. It would have been awesome. Like the next movie is like Thor and Thor.
I'm glad they didn't replace Thor, like our Thor, because I
Yeah.
love him. He's amazing.
I didn't think they were gonna replace him, but
Oh, I didn't think they were.
if they
but
were gonna replace him, it should have been Natalie Portman.
It was a worry I had, but not one I thought was likely. Because I love our Thor, but I would have also liked to see her more. She was
Yeah,
cool.
I wish they didn't kill her. I don't think she's out of the MCU
No, I think she'll
because
come back.
I think the next movie she'll be in what is it, Valhalla. I think there'll be something with Valhalla. But if they bring that in, that kind of devalues like death. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's all I really had to say about the two things.
I think so too. Again, in an hour, I'll think of something else.
Yeah, but I'm sorry I got so distracted. It's 10:30. I'm exhausted. I am very out of it.
I'm pretty sleepy too.
Mad snoozy. But yeah, I think this was a pretty good episode.
In post, we're gonna both look over and be like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
fucking stick to one topic for 5 minutes."
Yeah, sorry we're so jumpy. That's the charm of the podcast.
We record today or we don't record for like
For, like,
another
a
week. Like
This was like our only opportunity.
we got a
for
bunch
while.
of stuff happening, so
Yeah. Okay.
stuff we won't talk about on the podcast because
Yeah.
it's not interesting.
Yeah. Well, keep your I don't know. Keep them.
Keep on flying. Keep on dreaming.
I think that should be all for now. I think that's good.
I think so. We're running out of things to say.
Yeah. Thank you all very much for listening. As always, give us a follow on the Instagram and the Twitter. Links in the bio.
Follow me on stuff.
Get Connor on stuff. Get me on nothing, really. I got YouTube. You can follow. It's in the link.
YouTube.com/CJSiev.
on there.
And it's in the description, but there's no videos. Or for Liam.
But yeah, other than that, you guys have a great rest of your day. And we will see you all in the next episode of
The Very Cool Podcast.